Bellator welterweight Grand Prix finals. Douglas Lima deads MVP in round 2. And I'm not convinced that if these two guys fight 10 times that it doesn't end up 5 for 5. Despite the fact that we're going to hear this from about 2 people tonight. Despite the fact that they got knocked out, I was very impressed with how they performed. MVP came out, and even though Lima took him down, MVP was more active from his back than Lima was from the top. And a guy like MVP has to realize if he can't get up, he's got to stay active off his back. Elbows, up kicks, anything you can throw the kitchen sink at him. I'm talking Ed Harris from Major League. Pull the Vaseline off your shoulders, put some snot on the ball, and just throw whatever you can at the guy. And I like that out of MVP. He came out aggressively, had some nice kicks. Then at the beginning of round 2, he actually cracked Lima. Now, this is where MVP's unconventional style for MMA did him in. One of the first things you teach somebody for MMA striking is you don't cross your feet. The reason for that is if you cross your feet, you lose your balance. You can get taken down really easily. You can get leg kicked really easily. Also, you want to be squared up a little bit more. You don't want to be leg over leg. That's another way to get swept or taken down very, very easily. And Lima, whether intentional or not, timed his leg kick so perfectly that he caught it as MVP was crossing his feet, and it leveled MVP. Put him horizontal. They were completely perpendicular. And then Lima perfectly timed a punch that knocked out MVP. MVP was a great sport afterwards. I saw a lot of people saying, that's what you get when you act cocky. There was nothing. I've watched every single MVP fight ever, and some of his kickboxing fights as well. Some of his karate fights. Nothing about the Douglas Lima fight led me to believe that MVP was fighting cocky. You didn't see a lot of the showboating tactics that he has used in the past. You didn't see a lot of the disrespect. That is his style to some degree. So I didn't think that was him being cocky at all. Douglas Lima is moving on to the finals, and man, that was awesome. That was impressive. When you put everything in a blender tonight, talk about an amazing night of fights. And he's 31 years old, a fresh 31. He's been beaten by Askren, Koreshkov, and McDonald. And I'm talking like since his real step up. Douglas Lima got really good in about 2010 when he was beating Clint Hester and Ryan Ford and a lot of these people, Cortez Coleman on the regional circuit. And by the time he made it to Bellator in 2011, he was getting really good. I don't know that Ben Askren beats him anymore. I don't know that Andrei Koreshkov beats him anymore. I don't know that Rory McDonald beats him now, a year and a half after their first fight. I know for damn sure Douglas Lima I know for damn sure he beats Neiman Gracie. I don't know that it's an entertaining fight either way we go in this Bellator welterweight GP finals, but we got McDonald versus Gracie up next. Speaking of up next,